Well above.
Yeah. All right, so we are out today on a bit of a nav trip. So Harry's planned out this trip through the mountains out towards Chilliwack Lake, then out the backside into Hope, back through Harrison, and out through the river back to Abbotsford. So the goal today is to see how it works using 10-mile mark sheet to reconfirm our ETA throughout the trip. Yep. Based on winds, that might see some changes in time to an ETA. And at the end of the day, the goal is to make sure that our ETA always stays within our grounding time. Yep. And our grounding time, as we've talked about, is the time that we want to be back on the ground with a 20-minute reserve of fuel still in the tank, right? Yep. So every time we get to a 10-mile point, Harry's going to use a whiz wheel. A whiz wheel to figure out what our ETA is. And then we'll see if we're going to make it.
So speaking of the next 10-mile marker, it's roughly in front of us about half a mile.
I would agree.
So we've got this next kink in the road. We've got a road that turns towards the east, goes off in that direction. The power lines cross that minor road, and I'm about half a mile just this side of that junction. So I'm going to say roughly where this farm track is, I think. This blue tractor is a nice point to go for.
Sounds good.
And then I'm going to be following that road.
Sounds good.
Overhead that farm track now, so 11:05, 7 minutes. Whoop, drop my pencil, somebody on chair, that's not good. That means we're doing 86 knots, got 120 miles to go, which is 1 hour 25, adding on there, so 12:10, which is within grounding time. I need a new pencil.
Right. Then we have reserves in there.
I'll have to restock it, so 12:10.
Traffic, Zulu Mike Juliet is 3,000 over Yarrow. Be heading northeast towards Chilliwack.
Yeah, clear out to the right.
Yeah.
6 minutes. So we're making good. 60 knots. So to do 100 miles will be 1 hour.
72, Golf Gear Papa Delta. We're just north of the blasting area, Seabass Mountain over the river, 2,100 climbing for 3,000.
No, that's wrong.
Traffic, 712, Zulu Mike Juliet is 3,000.
Whiz wheels let me down here. Right.
Whiz wheel's just fine.
Got 100 miles to do, it's 100 minutes, which is 1 hour 40. We're going slow across. 6, 60, 140, 11:59, revised ETA, which was in grounded time. Just. No, well, no, 12:59. 12:59, within grounding time. All is well.
So you're telling me that a 6-minute leg is doing 60 knots, eh?
Oh, God. 10 miles in 6 minutes. That would be the 6. I'll put it on 10. Ah, there we go. Disregard. Oh my God. What the?
I warned you that this number was the one that would trick you up. Go back to the basics.
10 miles in 6 minutes, we're doing 100 knots. Yeah, doing 100 knots.
Is that what the whiz wheel tells you?
No.
Hey, look at the whiz wheel.
Mental math.
Go through that Southbury Court out to 500 just not in the river, just northwest.
Right. Making 6 minutes, which is there. 10 minutes there.
Miles.
10 miles in 6 minutes.
Just about 1 mile west of Agassiz Bridge.
What does that say your speed is?
60.
Does it? Where do you see 60?
60, that's the arrow.
The arrow, what does the arrow mean though?
That's what we'll do in 1 hour.
Yeah, and what are we going to do in an hour? We're going to do 10 in an hour?
We'll do 100 in an hour.
Ah!
100 knots. Jesus.
This is the one.
This is why I do mental arithmetic.
That
More accurate.
that one number trips up everybody because they're like,
Oh,
they're looking at it, they're like, but it shouldn't be, it should be the other way around. It's got to be wrong.
Which means grounding time is actually 12:19. Sorry, ETA is 12:19, which is within grounding time.
All right.
Jeez. So, probably at the next point now.
Where's the CYR?
CYR is, I think it's behind us at this point.
Juliet, 3,000 over
I'll
Cultus
do.
Lake,
Is
heading
it?
southbound.
Oh,
What's your landmarks? You got a big valley off to your right.
got a big valley.
Where's the big
Go over
valley?
this one.
Yeah, that's right by your CYR.
There we go. Which stops over the road. I'm just north of the road, over the river, which
So
is safe.
Look at the shape of it. Big
Yep.
rectangle. Look to your right.
Oh my God.
What do you think that might be?
I could go over the CYR. Little hang gliding London spot.
Think so? Would they have a CYR as a landing spot?
Oh, I don't know. Hurry up. That's.
Look at the.
Oh, this bit's all.
Look at the spot that we looked
Golf
at over
club.
there. What does it look like to you?
Oh, doesn't look like anything to me.
Come on, you were in the military.
I've never seen anything like that. Well, maybe a silo of some sorts. Weapon storage.
Does it look like a shooting range to you?
I wouldn't say so. I've only ever.
There's targets at the far end.
Is it?
Yeah.
I never saw. No, I've only ever been shooting once.
Okay.
I've shot a rifle once in my life.
Oh wow.
When I was in the military for 7 years.
That wasn't part of basic training?
I got to fire 20 live rounds, and that was it.
Really?
Yeah. The rest were all blanks, and I never fired them because I didn't want to clean my rifle. Oh dear. I hated it.
Huh.
Right. So, we're past that. Cool. Relax. High ground to the right. I want to follow the road which goes between two more pieces of high ground with a particular peak. There. Did I see a height on there? No, I didn't. Got a peak in front of us. Two valleys. One goes there, much narrower than this one. I want the right-hand valley, which follows the road, as well as the river. So I'm going to stick to the road for now. Go through here. My next 10-mile marker point is again south of Beam, a particularly large peak, 6,600 feet, with two valleys guiding me. Little checkpoint. Oh God. I don't like that. I don't like that.
What do you do right now if the governor light came on?
So I would be taking control of the power basically. We could continue the flight with the governor off. Selecting governor off, taking control and continuing the flight. And if I was on my own, I'd probably just land at a reasonably safe spot, relatively close by. So if I found a decent field, I know we have there was some clearings back there just north of or east of the practice or the practice range. So I know those were some good spots. Likewise, there may be some coming up. But yeah, I think personally, I'd probably go back to those, having thought about it. I know where it is. I know that it's about 5-10 minutes away. And yeah, just make a slow, steady approach using the throttle myself.
Sounds good.
If there wasn't something, of course, too close. Yeah. With yourself, a bit of a different story. You'll probably continue. You probably have controls of say I do the navigation and whatnot, make sure that we're all on time and have plenty of fuel and whatnot.
Yep.
Probably
Just turn it around and fly back to Abbotsford. Realistically.
Well, yeah, that's the quickest way back, I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah.
Valley. I don't see a river. Oh yeah, we do. There we go. A winding river which feeds into the lake. I think that's this one here. Got the high ground just to the south of that, with another valley right at the southern end of the lake. Feeds southeast, and another one that goes south and southwest. On to the left on this right road. Once we're about half a mile into that valley, is my next 10-mile marker. Okay. Looking around that corner to see if there's anything there. Radio call.
Chilliwack Lake traffic, helicopter Golf Echo Tango India at the southern tip of Chilliwack Lake, heading south to a correction 3,000 feet.
Into the valley, heading roughly southeast. That's the one I want to be in.
Wonder why there's like this distinct line through the trees here.
Oh my, we don't want to be in there. Oh, that's the US border, right? This bit here.
Yeah.
That seems too close, I think. I've gone down here. Oh my. Clear around to the right. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. I was looking for that bit over there. Oh no. I hate now. Oh god. Indeed. Oh no. Need to find a flight pan. Ow. Oh.
I was gonna, as we were coming down here, I was gonna say this is the first time I've been down here. I didn't want to give it away.
Oh.
So if we back up about 4 or 5 minutes and looked at our trip here and looked at the fact that if we get to the south end of the lake, we've gone past our valley.
That's a shout. The one I was thinking was that one there.
Yeah.
Jesus.
This is why we do this trip dual first.
Yeah. I've been lost in America, getting shot down by F-22s. Hey.
I had one student that did this trip after did a dual. He did it solo, and I'm watching him on the track, and I see him right where we were there. I'm just watching him like, oh, please turn around, please turn around. And then like, I see this like, whoop, and then he's come back north again. I'm like, okay, you figured it out.
God. I was looking in the wrong place. Hey.
there be better days, and nothing that can pull us under. You wanna take the pain away, but know that I was born as a fighter. We fade, but we're better than that. We're better than that.